Hello, Scots. This Thursday is Veterans Day, the day that we take to honor those that have served or are serving in our military. Here are some interviews from the teachers, the staff, and the students who are planning to serve, have family that has served or is serving. Who are they? Are they currently serving or have they served before?
My sister Grace Brack is an E6 sergeant in the Army and she is currently deployed in.
What's it like having a family member in the military and how has it affected you?
Having a family member in the military can be very uncertain at times when they're deployed in like a third world country. My sister was deployed in Afghanistan during the height of all the chaos, and during that time it was really frustrating and like saddening to know that she was over there and that we couldn't really control what was going on.
Who are you and what grade are you in?
I'm Andrew Miner and I'm a senior.
Do you have any family history in the military?
Yes, my grandfather served as a chief warrant officer in the Army.
Why do you want to go into the military?
I think the legacy of my grandfather's service in the Army kind of combined with a little bit of patriotism and wanting to give back to my country, as well as the great opportunities in aviation in particular that the military will provide.
Thank you. Thank you. Tell us about yourself, who you are, and your relation to Shorecrest.
So I'm Mr. Martinez. I'm a math teacher here at Shorecrest.
How long and when did you serve?
Let's see, I served for 6 years in the United States Navy. I joined right out of high school. Let's see, I spent a year in Chicago in school for electronics, and then I spent a year in San Diego for advanced electronics, and then I spent 4 years here in Washington State. I was stationed on a ship here.
Oh, why did you join?
That's a good question. Honestly, I would say I was probably scared of going to college. I was from a very poor neighborhood. No one in my family or neighborhood had gone to college. So, yeah, I was kind of nervous. I didn't know what to do or what to expect. I figured the military would teach me a trade and I could do school through them, and they would. The military, I figured they would force me to learn something. So,
how was your boot camp or training experience?
Boot camp wasn't too bad. I mean, it was 2 months, and as long as you can listen, do what you're told, it's not bad. But there were people who had a hard time with following orders, doing what they're told, and I was able to do it, and I was in pretty good physical shape. So yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Would you say that the military positively impacted your life?
Oh, definitely. It took me out of my neighborhood, which that was probably the most important thing I wanted to have happen. I just seen too many people in my neighborhood drop out of high school, do drugs, really not go anywhere. So I was taken away from that. I got to travel places I'd never been. The Middle East, Asia, Australia, Hawaii. So I got to travel. That was great. It helped me buy a home with the VA loan. It helped me go to college, the GI Bill. So it had a big positive effect on my life.
Thank you very much.
Tell us about yourself, who you are, and your relation to Shorecrest.
So my name is Mike Lawson. I go by Sergeant Mike. I've been at Shorecrest High School for 15 years as a volunteer, 5,000 volunteer hours for the boys basketball program and some girls, but mostly the boys basketball program since my kids were young.
How long did you serve and when did you serve?
I served in the United States Army from 1986 to 94.
Why did you join the military?
I had to join the Army because my grades weren't good enough to go to college or play basketball right away, so I decided to go in the Army and go to Germany, go to Europe, serve abroad.
How was your boot camp training experience?
Boot camp was really hard. I was at Fort Knox, Kentucky. Changed me. I was all-state basketball player in high school, and then that doesn't mean anything when you go into boot camp. They just beat on you. And they beat on you physically, mentally, emotionally, no mercy. But it made me a man in 4 months.
What is your greatest achievement?
My greatest achievement, I went to French Foreign Legion School in 1987 in France, trained along the Rhine River. 300 NATO soldiers, that's Germany, France, all the NATO nation soldiers started, 300 guys started, and 33 graduated the class. 5 months later, I graduated number 1 in my class.
Would you say the military positively impacted your life?
I would say it definitely helped me to grow as a man, and leadership-wise, I mean, it helped me tremendously, helped me grow, and helped me emotionally just thrive.